Hi world. Hi everyone. Hi. Um Something just came over my body before I walked in the house to just let you guys know that whatever you are called to do, whatever your purpose is, whatever you're passionate in, it's all gonna show in 2020, the end of 2024 and 2025. Like, your time is coming, your peace is coming, everything that you desire is coming, your baby is coming, your children are coming, your husband, your wife, your dog, cat, animal, any animal you can imagine, whatever you want is coming. You're doing the work, you changing that mindset, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're helping God help you. So everything that you had in fruition, I promise, the desires, everything is coming. He just had to retrain your brain and retrain your inside to see if you really believed in him. Really, I can't even say him, because I always say him, her, whatever you call God. To me, God is everywhere. God is the trees. God is the ground. God is this car. God is me breathing. God is everything. He is everywhere. She is everywhere. God is the earth. So um I just want to tell you guys this little story, and I hope I don't sound crazy or anything. And it has been on my brain to tell this story since the moment it happened, but I'm like, I don't know how the world will perceive this. I don't know if me talking like this make me sound like, I don't know. But I know I believe in faith. I believe in God. I believe in source. I believe in energy. I believe in spirituality. I believe in there's a higher power. I believe in all of that. And God said, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people out here who's walking on that path with you. So let me just tell y'all the story. Okay. So I had got sick, and so I'm getting over the cold or whatever. I got sick, like, I want to say 4 or 5 days ago. But I'm not the one that gets sick. Like, I get sick once a year or twice, maybe a year. But this time I got sick, like every time. This time was a little different because I'm going down a different spiritual path right now. So every time I get sick, my whole body hurts. My skin hurts. My hair hurt. My eyebrows hurt. My eyes hurt to open them. Excuse me. Everything hurts. Like, nose stopped up to the fullest where I can't breathe. I cannot do anything. Like, I don't want to walk. I don't. If opening my mouth hurts. Like, everything hurts, and that's what I have been battling these past little days or whatever. So for some reason, I want to say it was the third day, and it was just getting worse and worse. No, it was the second day. I'm sorry. It was getting worse and worse and worse, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like this. I don't want to be touched because my skin literally hurts, right? I'm watching all these Disney videos, these Disney movies with my baby girl. And in every Disney TV show, every one of them, every one of them, just go through and watch them. It's talking about changing within, changing you, changing the way you thinking, changing. I don't know if just because I'm on a spiritual journey that it just something just clicked in my head like that. It just instantly clicked, and it was like something. Source said, go lay down. Go lay down. Okay? Go lay down. Pray to me about what you want. Pray to me about your desires, your needs, your aspirations. Pray to me about everything that you could pray to me within these couple minutes, because I may not be here that long. And I sat down and I was like, is that God speaking to me? Is he talking to me? I think he's talking to me. But I'm like, no, you sick. You sick. I didn't want to take no pills. I didn't take anything because I'm like, my body, I'm just the type of person to be like, my body hell on its own. It's just something I always say, oh, it's going to be done in a couple of days. So I gathered up my babies and we went, and I'm like, everybody, let's just lay down for a second because mama, I'm just in a lot of different type of pain right now. And I'm like, my skin, it's all, every time I get sick, it hurts really bad. But this time it was a different type of hurt. It was a different type of hurt. I don't know how to explain. Like, my fingernails hurted, my hand, everything hurted on my body. So I lays down in the bed. The kids are playing, running around, doing their thing or whatever. And I'm just praying, and I'm getting everything off my chest. Everything. My wants, my needs, my desire to be closer to God, my understanding. I'm praying about it. I'm releasing all of it that I had on my chest, in my brain. I'm releasing everything. Everything is off of me now. And as soon as, I kid you not, you guys, I kid you not, this is how I say, everything that you are desiring, everything that you want, it is coming. I kid you not. As soon as, it was like Source was saying, I'm trying to get you to hurry up and do this before I leave. I'm trying to get you to do this before I leave your body. I'm with you right now. I know I'm with you. God is with me every single day. But it was like, I don't know how to describe that feeling. I don't know how to describe it. So I said everything, and then at the end I said, as above, so below. And I'm laying on my back, and as soon as I said, as above, so below, my body released. It said floosh, and my nose cleared up. My body stopped being in pain. Everything just stopped. Literally just stopped. I have just now a little mucus stuck in my chest, and that's because I don't speak, because I think that's nasty. But I have a little mucus left, and my nose is not stopped up. I can breathe on my nose. It's just I still sound like I'm stopped up, but I'm not stopped up at all. So when that happened, all I kept saying was, that was God with me. That was Source with me. She was with me. He was with me. That when I get sick, is that God coming to me and talking to me? Then I'm putting it in my head, trying to rationalize a lot of things, because I'm like, but what about when babies get sick? It's because babies haven't been taught to look within yet. Like, I'm just going. My brain is going crazy, because I'm like, instantly in that moment, my body was free. And I was like, it's Source taking everything that I wanted and I needed, and I've been praying about and asking to be delivered from, and helping to digest certain things. And was that just Source just saying, I got it all? And then, I kid you not, so the next day, one of the prayers was to start being financially stable, to be able to give me and my kids that luxury lifestyle. And I don't even mean luxury like $1,000 on purses. No, let me buy my kids $100 pair of shoes every month. Let me pay rent for my dream house that I want. That's it. And it ain't even expensive rent. So some, it's like, yeah, the rent is $2,000 a month. Let me get there. Let me be able to build myself up that way. So the next day, I received 2 job offers. And I was just like, I was geeked. I was excited. But I'm like, okay, Source, what do I do with this information? How do I make this work? Like, come back to me. That's what I was saying. Come back to me. I need you to guide me a little bit more, because I need more guidance. But then I was like, I had heard a quote stating that Source is not going to always be Source is with you internally, but Source is not always going to be with you on that emotional high. Like, maybe that was my emotional high, where I was able to talk to Source itself. And now, okay, you rode that roller coaster. Now I'm going to see if you're going to stay on that wave, and you're going to do what you have to do, because I'm going to do what I have to do, and I'm going to put things in places on that spiritual side. And now you have to do things that on the physical side, on the physical plane, that needs to be done to get you to where you need to get to. And Thank you, source. Thank you, source. Thank you, source. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, source. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, God. Thank you. Like, everything you want and need is coming. I promise. I promise. I promise. Like, do not stop. Do not give up. Do not question. Do not go back to those negative thoughts, because I had to retrain my brain. I had to release all those negative thoughts. I had to release that past that was holding on to me. I am moving people around out of my life that means no good to me right now. I'm starting to realize things about people that I did not realize at first when I was not on this spiritual journey at all. I didn't realize a lot of the things that my eyes are being open to now. So with that, that's just my testimony of what I know. I know Source could do for you. I know God could do for you. I know the Most High could do for you. I know it's for you. It's for me. I do a lot of different things. I was trying to say rituals, but I cannot even call them rituals, because journaling and reading about, I just think that's just a part of life that everybody should do. So, and I also carry around, this book with me, with all my lessons, my Bible lessons that I'm teaching myself, and my pocket card of everything that it's just a little laminated piece of paper, and I wrote my goals and what I want to achieve by next 2 years in 2027. And I look at that every day. I touch it every day. It's very touching to me. And I go through that book again, and I guess that's how I stay grounded now, because I had moments where I lost it, yeah. I promise I lost it. And when I lost it, I was up and down the street screaming and hollering, he gonna kill me, he gonna kill me, he gonna kill me, he gonna kill me. And I was talking about my mate. I was overwhelmed with negativity, with negative thoughts, negative feelings, with being overly emotional, being drained, feeling unbeautiful, unwanted, like lacking confidence in my whole body from head to toe. From head to toe. My face, my hair, my eyebrows, my teeth, my nose, my fingernails, my toes, my skin, lacking confidence in self everywhere. I just wasn't feeling great before I started this journey. I wasn't feeling great at all. I think the way I felt on the inside showed on the outside. So if I could get past that, if I could get past that pain and that hurt and all of those things that I made up in my mind, if I could get past that and really start believing and start having faith that there's something, my life changed, and it's gradually changing around me, but my inner side, oh baby, I'm changed. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Baby, I am a whole new person on the inside. I no longer think the way I think. So change your mind. Change the way you think. Change the way you hear things. Change the way you see things. Change your sixth sense up. If that's the path I have been so in a negative environment since the day I was born. I am 35 years old, and God came to me. He took me through a lot of trials, and I didn't understand. Like, when as I forgot to add that part to there, I do apologize. As I was laying there, and then when that flush happened, and it was like I released everything. So I took this as him saying, now child, listen, this is what happens when you don't listen. So out of the blue, my baby kicked me in my eye, and it was like that, and I was like, ah, but it felt like a pop to the eye, like from a father, from a mother, like, about time you finally listen. This is what I've been trying to get you to do. I've been trying to get you to lay her meditate. I've been trying to get you to do this, and you don't want to do nothing. So I just thought that was so funny. I'm sorry, I forgot to add that piece, because when it happened, I was just like, did that baby kick me? But yeah, God is in my baby. So, you know, Source is a funny person, or a funny entity, Source is funny. I don't know what to call them. I'm still on this what do I call Source journey. There's so many names, but if you have faith, faith will show you the way. I promise. You just gotta have faith. And I know times may seem hard. I'm not saying you're not gonna have bad days. I'm not saying every day of the week might not be, every day of the week will probably be a good week. But you may have those bad days, but if you still stay in tune with Source, them bad days look like good days. I promise. Them bad days look and feel like good days. Exactly like them. So, your time is coming. That's all I can say is your time is coming. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. The way he may lead you may not be how you want to be led now. That's going to be the thing. You're going to have to get it together. Like, let him lead and you follow. And it's just all about having faith in God, having faith in self. Because this just the flesh. This just the flesh. That's all their body is. It's in here. It's in here. It's really in here. You gotta change everything around. And I had to ask myself, what is hurting me by changing? I've been doing this for 35 years and ain't nothing changed. Like, I've been going my own way for 35 years. 35 years. Well, I could say 30. I've been on my spiritual journey for 2 years. But still, I was still walking in my own path and still trying to do things my way. But what's going to hurt it? What's going to hurt it? What's going to hurt it? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. You don't even have to tell a soul. You could just do it. And maybe I had to stop speaking so much. I had to learn how to be quiet, how to shut the crap up. I had to learn it. Because I felt like everybody needs to know everything about me. Everybody needed to know my next move before I even knew my move. And then I took the joy away from that move. So, you just got to pay attention when Source comes. I think Source done came to so many people. So many of us, we just was not in tune. So start getting in line. I'm in line with self. I'm not saying eat differently. I'm not saying drink differently. I'm not saying I have sex. I'm not saying don't drink alcohol, not smoke weed. I'm not saying don't do heroin, whatever choice of drug you do. I'm not saying I do none of that. I'm just saying figure out how you want to get in tune, with Source. That's all I'm saying. And maybe it probably do have to start with that Bible. It ain't gonna start on watching YouTube videos. Because I had my Bible on literally on the side of my bed for years and did not pick it up. I just looked at it. I was like, oh, it's cute. I put a little decorations on it. It's cute. It was more for show than for help. Then when I started getting in there, and then I'm putting myself in place of some of these stories. I'm putting myself there. And when I feel something that resonates with me, that was for me. I'm going to see the word, and I'm going to take the word, and I'm going to put that in my life, because that's how we learn. Like, that's for me. It was one scripture, and I'm not quite good with scripture just yet at this moment, but it was talking about lazy hands and poverty hands and I looked and everything in it, I was like, that's me. That's exactly me. That's why my life is going the way it's going. That's why that book is more than teaching or lessons, and that book is how to change self. That's how I take it. That book is helping to change me. There's so much in that book that you take away what you need to take away from it. You're not going to take every story and internalize every story. You take what story resonates with you and you read it. There's passages on anxiety. There's passages. I was on medication. I'm no longer on medication. Don't smoke. I may have me a cup of liquor once or twice a week, but I came from doing that every single day. I was drinking every day. So you have to want it in order for God to want to give it to you. You have to want it. You have to feel it. You have to believe it. I kind of say you have to touch it. You have to touch it, because I had to touch it. I had to feel it. Like, I just wanted to feel it. I wanted to see what it felt like. Like, I have so many moments where Source has came to me, and I wrote. I wish I had my Bible with me. I wrote everything like on these little sticky notes, but the tall ones, and then I laminated them, because I always want to go back, and I always want to see every moment that Source has came to me. You may have to fast, because that's how he came to me. So you may have to fast. You may have to be surrounded by people who honestly believe like you believe. Because I be feeling like, am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. There is a higher power out here. There is a higher power. But the church setting is just not for me. And I want it to be. I want it to be badly. But it's not for me, because I look at things differently. So, but that's okay too. Everything is okay. God said everything is okay. You got this, and I got this, and we got this together. Okay. Is what he said. Everything is okay. You're going to be fine. Your life is changing. Just continue to do the work. And the work ain't even that hard. Believing, having faith. You telling me that's hard to do? But you gonna believe when them bills ain't getting paid. You gonna call them to someone. Have faith all the time. Not when you're happy. Not when everything is going your way. That's when you show more gratitude to me. That's when you're more thankful. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Source. Thank you for paying them bills to me. I get up every day. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Source. As above, so below. You making waves. You making waves, baby. You making waves. I used to be terrified to do this YouTube stuff. I'm like, people gonna be like, why all of a sudden now this drastic change? Father God said it was time. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to walk in your purpose. I didn't even know my purpose before this journey. I didn't know my purpose was to spread the word. Was to spread the word how I see the word. I didn't even know my purpose in the working field. I was watching so many Christian videos of knowing your purpose. People selling you all of this and that. I didn't know my purpose. I didn't know my purpose was houses. Everything about houses. Everything. But I will tell you this one thing, and I'm going to end the video. Source wants you where Source wants you at, when, how, and why. There's a reason behind everything. There's a reason why you went through what you went through. I'm going to tell you a short story. My leg got broke. My knee went backwards. At that time, I kept on saying, Source, why? Why me? Why this? Why that? And then I had to sit down and look back on the matter after my leg healed. Source wanted me to be still. He wanted me to sit. He said, you were moving too fast in the wrong direction. That's not where I was leading you. And I'm so thankful that that obstacle happened in my life. So now when anything pops up and I feel like it's going sideways, I be like, God, what you trying to tell me? What you trying to show me? I can't make it there on time. He was probably saving me from that accident. That's not saying try to be late on purpose, because Source ain't that type. Ain't that type, so don't play. But you got to look at things differently. Don't look at things with so much anger. Don't be upset over everything. Smile at everything. Laugh at everything. And you probably already doing it all. Your time is here. Your time has came. Source sees you. God sees you. I see you. You see you. We see you. Your time is here. You just don't see it yet. And something good shouldn't have to come for you to see it. You're not gonna always have blessings, and it's good through the bad too. If you look at it that way, like when bad things happen, it's really good things. It's really good things. So just reevaluate everything. Reevaluate self more than everything. Reevaluate self. Your time is here, baby. You done the work. It's here. I promise it's here for you. It's here for me. It's here for our neighbors. It's here for that other neighbor. Even though neighbor don't like nobody being on his grass. That neighbor don't like nobody being on his grass neither. On the other side of us neither. That neighbor knocked on our door. But he knocked on our door for a reason. And I understand that reason. Take good care of that grass. I wouldn't want no kids walking on my grass neither. So, like simple stuff like that. Like, there's no need to be mad no more about nothing. What are we angry for? Because stuff don't go our way. Only you could upset yourself. Can't nobody else upset you. Nobody else. No one can make you mad. What Bob Proctor said, he said that I was just watching his video, something stating like, if you're not in control of your emotions, and if you feel like the whole world makes you mad, well, you're gonna have to send out a psychiatrist for everyone in the world to stop making you mad. So like, I didn't understand it until I started watching that video every single day, every day, 2 times a day sometimes. Can't nobody make me upset but myself. Can't nobody get me out of that frequency that I am in but myself. Can't nobody stop me from being in touch with Source but myself. You hear me? Like, you, me, we don't people can do that. Source said, baby, you good. You are good. I promise you are good. Everything is coming. This blessing is here. It's not coming. It is here. It has arrived. Okay? It arrived already. It arrived. I don't know how to be just so excited. I got a job interview tomorrow. And I didn't know my purpose was to be out in nature. Like, I was trying to find all of these brick and mortar jobs where I have to be confined indoors. That's not my purpose. I don't like being indoors. I hate going to the grocery stores and ain't no windows in the store. I'm like, why won't Walmart put windows all over their store? Like, why they want it to be so dark and gloomy? Like, why not have windows? Why Aldi's only got that window in the front and at the door? Why Snooks only got the windows in it? Why you can't have the, like, shining through all over like a house. Why? Like, why do it gotta be so gloomy when you go in the store? I hate grocery shopping. I dislike it. I dislike it because it's not a lot of light. It's not a lot of natural light. And I just don't understand why we can't let God shine through. Why we can't let that beautiful sun do its work to the fruits and vegetables. Like, that's neither here nor there, but it's coming. It is coming, or it has arrived, I should say. So with that being said, take this message, do what you need to do with it, hold it near and dear to your heart, and just be thankful, be grateful. Source is with you, source is with me, and he see what you're doing, baby. I see what you're doing. You are amazing, and you are loved by so many people. And if don't nobody give you a hug, give yourself a hug today. Hug yourself tightly. And that's just a hug from God is a hug from you. You hear me? A hug from you is a hug from God. Just hug yourself and continue to have many more blessings and many more amazing days. And if them them bad days come up, bad days are good days. I don't even know what a bad day is. Now I'm finna walk into this house with these children. They saw me all day. I left at 6 o'clock this morning to DoorDash. And then I was gonna do my second job. But then I was like, some just said, go home. Get that off your chest. Go home. So, I'm finna go in the house with my babies and hug on them. And my other three supposed to be walking in at this moment anyway. So, with that being said, I hope I was not everywhere. I hope you believe. I hope you know after hearing my testimony that there's a higher power. And I got many more moments where I know he came and spoke to me. I just didn't listen. I didn't listen at all. And I wrote it down. So, if you want to hear more of my testimonies, comment below, subscribe, like. And I just keep continuing to make my videos. For all the people who do see it, for the people who don't see it yet, I'm just going to continue to keep making my videos. So with that being said, see you guys later. Bye.